Hey guys, it's Jason Lake from Prodogz Dog Training. Hey, this morning I thought I'd do a quick video on engagement, but not necessarily engagement. Why we a lot of times if we have an Audible Cue and engagement, it really helps us. So the other day I was watching a movie with my buddy in the theater. And if you've ever seen a movie in the theater, you'll notice that there's tons of previews as the movie starts. So one of the previews, actually commercials, let's say, was a farmer's commercial, right? And so and I think it played 3 or 4 times by the time the movie started because we got there early. And if you've ever listened to a farmer's commercial, there's a little jingle that goes along with it, and it says, "We are farmers." Anyways, it's a dumb jingle, right? And it lasts for about 3 or 4 seconds. So after the movie, we went to dinner, and then after the dinner, we stopped by this little store, and right beside the store was a farmer's store, right? And so just looking at the name implemented this tune in my head. So just I associated the tune with farmers insurance. Of course, if you understand classical conditioning, this is a common classical conditioning marketing that the farmers insurance company uses. And classical conditioning is all around us on a daily basis. A lot of times we have no idea that it's even going on. For instance, a lot of times people associate Coca-Cola during Christmas time with Christmas, right? Coca-Cola sells, I'm sure, it goes through the roof during Christmas time. Why? Because people associate Christmas with Coca-Cola. So today we're going to talk about why the cue is really important during engagement. So it does not matter what type of cue, audible noise that you give, as long as you're consistent, as long as you're pairing that audible cue to the engagement exercise. So why is this really important? So it's important for a couple different reasons. One, if you have a young puppy and you want to start off engagement, let's say you take the dog to an area that's not its neutral environment. In other words, the neutral environment is an area that the puppy is used to, and you're trying to branch out of your neutral environment, and you bring the dog, let's say, to a park or even your local training field, and there's a little bit of things going on. Just by making that audible cue automatically triggers in the dog's head that, hey, we are going to play and we're going to do engagement. Okay, so that's just for puppies. For adult dogs, it can also be important on trial day. Let's say you're going to go to a trial and there's a flight that's currently going on. Your flight is next. You can get your dog out and make that little audible cue, and the dog automatically goes in this like, all right, we're going to play and engage, right? So there's a lot of different reasons why the audible cue is really handy, but engagement, it's really important. It's different than yes. So this is where a lot of people get mixed up. When I teach people this, a lot of times they overdo their yes. They just do yes, right? And basically what that does, it erodes your yes marker. Pretty soon your yes marker loses its importance. You're not marking behaviors when you're just using it over and over again. Yes is a very particular marker that marks a reward is coming, and it's a terminal marker that exercise is over, reward is coming. And if you're just randomly giving your dog yes markers, then obviously the dog's going to say, hey, I don't believe you anymore, and it erodes that marker. So you want to use some type of audible cue, something that you're going to remember on a regular basis, and always pair that with your engagement, and pretty soon the moment you make that noise, it automatically initiates in the dog's head that you're going to engage. So this morning you do a little bit with Mordecai, give you a little demonstration of how I do it. It's probably not going to be perfect, and let's just see how it goes. Hold on. Let's train. Nope. coming. Good, so that's a little bit what we do. I know that's a funny, weird noise I make, but I want it to be totally unique, something that I will only use just for engagement. In other words, I'm not going to use, he's not going to confuse it with any other noises I may make. Kind of weird question, but anyways, so I hope you enjoyed today's video. Remember, put an Audible Cue to your engagement. I guarantee you're going to get way more out of your dog, and you're going to be able to use the Audible Cue when you really need it. So if you have any questions, feel free to look me up here on Facebook, or send me a quick message through Facebook, or you can visit my website, and the link is below, or simply just give me a call. Thank you so much for tuning in, and happy training.